Hi, I'm Anand Rathi, a wedding filmmaker and photographer. My job takes me to unknown places and unseen scenarios, and then it's my duty to make them look as stunning as possible. So this is my little tryst with two free souls in the wilds of Leh Ladakh with the help of the Canon EOS R5C. As a run-and-gun filmmaker and photographer, one of the things we get really less time for compared to any other genre is to get the focus right. There's no scope for us to shoot in manual mode, and hence autofocus becomes extremely important. And that's where EOS R5C's focus mechanisms really kicked in. Even in the harshest of sunlight or the lowest of evening light conditions, the R5C could nail the focus using its internal head and eye tracking mechanisms. The EOS R5C just nailed every last bit of color detail to the point, be it the flora, fauna, be it the skin tones or the landscapes in general. I mean, we really pushed it when it came to the variety of the color science, and this time I must say I was pleasantly surprised. Have you ever been in a scenario where you're shooting in harsh sunlight and the camera suddenly overheats and stops? Well, this is what had us worried when we showed up with the EOS R5C in Leh and Ladakh, where the temperatures go really high in the day. But to our surprise, the internal cooling mechanism worked like a breeze. And it made sure that whichever mode we are on, the camera stays cool and the shoot goes through. The EOS R5C's slow motion is 4K 120 FPS without any compromise in the quality of the footage itself. I mean, you really have to see the results to believe how good the slow motion is. So when we started out with choosing what kind of or what format of footage we'll be using, we were really worried whether Canon Log 3 will be easier to grade or not, because you know what they say about log, easier to shoot, difficult to grade, but not in this case. Not only this footage is easy to grade in any editing software of your choice, but also the fact that Canon on its own website provides enough LUTs and support for you to carry on that color grade journey without having to really involve a color grade specialist. So one of the amazing accessories that we played around with during this shoot was the 0.71x adapter. This allowed us not only to increase our field of view, but also get extra light, which means we could be shooting without worrying about the grains in the film. So while the EOS R5C is a cinema camera, the files coming from it are so optimized that you can load them up into any system, even a regular system, and you'll be easily be able to edit them, scrub through the footage and render in short times. To conclude, the EOS R5C ticked every challenge we threw at it, whether it was extreme temperatures, contrast in highlights and shadows, the fact that we were shooting slow motion in 120 FPS all throughout, or the heat itself. And it came out with flying colors, pun intended.
Just like the unique visuals, the video deserved a unique audio track. So we went ahead and created Shukriya.
Shukriya.